You don't have to like what I did, Rick. I don't. I just accept it.
Hey YouTubers, it's Charlie. This week The Walking Dead was all about letting go of things, or trying to let go of things. Rick literally let go of Carol, Michonne let go of her search for the governor, Tyrese kind of let go of his anger, and Ben was unable to let go of a few things. Overall, the episode was a bit of a pause on the flu storyline, so it was kind of a breath of fresh air, so we did get to relax just a little bit and deal with some of the things that have been happening over this season. So first, let's talk about the most important bits, and then I'll do my review. Biggest thing first, Rick totally banished Carol from the group. I don't think he did it so much because he hates what she did. She kind of spends the entire episode trying to convince him that what she did was necessary. You don't have to like it, just accept it. So even if he has accepted it, I think he feels that the group won't be able to accept it. Particularly Tyrese. He would definitely murder her the minute he found out that Carol killed Karen. Even though their final goodbye was really bittersweet, I felt like it actually left on a very hopeful note. We kind of get this acknowledgement of Carol's character becoming this stone-cold survivor. I mean, she really started out as this housewife who really had trouble living with the decisions she made, and now she's at a point where she's the one that's making the decisions that need to be made, and Rick is actually having trouble with that. So don't worry, I'm pretty sure we will be seeing Carol again this season. But like I said, Rick is definitely having trouble being a leader again. I like Carol's quote. I think it was one of the best in the episode when she said, "You can be a farmer, Rick. You can't just be a farmer." Overall, the episode was actually bookended by this really amazing speech from Lizzie at the beginning and this song at the end, Everything Changes. It's all about these characters kind of learning to accept things, and Rick is really just kind of still learning to do that. I feel like even though the people that Rick and Carol ran into were funny in a crazy way, the real humor in the episode was all in Daryl's group, and it was mostly Michonne and Daryl. That lipstick joke was great. Normally Michonne is so full of rage, you'd never see her make a joke like that, but she had this really nice arc in this episode where she got to this really zen place, and obviously she's really trying to help Daryl out, but I love that she's kind of let go of her search for the governor just because she's really looking for justice and not so much revenge anymore. But more to that zen arc, Tyrese actually had this similar journey in this episode where by the end he had become the voice of reason, whereas at the beginning he was still kind of like in that Tyrese animal mode. It's really hard to know where his character is going, but I think he's still kind of learning to accept the fact that Karen is dead. And obviously the minute he finds out that Carol did it, he's probably going to try and go find her. But I did think it was great that we finally got some answers about the Ben character. So I think a lot of people thought that he might be secretly working for the governor, like an infiltrator, just because he seemed really off. But we really just found out that he's just an alcoholic. He just has this crushing problem. So obviously that is probably going to get him into some big trouble with the walkers later. I mean, literally, he almost gets pulled over the edge trying to rescue his bottle of liquor. Let me know if you thought that Daryl was actually going to push him over the side after that. I actually kind of thought he was going to push him off that roof into the pile of walkers. And how great is it, though, that Tyrese was the voice of reason in that moment? But the real purpose of the episode was finding all this medicine to bring back to Herschel. Obviously, we don't know how that's going to turn out, but the teaser for the next episode kind of implies that the flu storyline will be over after next episode. So the people that are going to die will die, and the people that are going to live are going to live. So we'll find out who's left at the end of that episode. Be sure to subscribe to get my video for that. I'll be posting that right after the episode airs. Be sure to let me know in the comments, what were your favorite moments, and did you agree with Rick's decision to banish Carol? Did he do the right thing? Honestly, like I said, I think that he's not doing it because he hates her. I think he understands why she did what she did. I think he just feels like the group won't be able to accept that. It'll just cause too much chaos in the prison. In other news, I've got a very special Doctor Who 50th anniversary video coming tomorrow morning. I've got some news about the next trailer that's coming, as well as some special news about content that I'll be making with the BBC and Nerdist. So be sure and check back tomorrow morning for that. And don't forget, Sleepy Hollow and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. are back this week, so we're kind of back to a normal TV schedule, so I'll have my regular 8 videos this week. As always, if you really want to help me out, please like and share this video using the tools below. And you can click here to learn all about The Walking Dead this season, and you can click here to get that special Doctor Who video as soon as I post it. Thanks so much for watching. High five. See you guys tomorrow.